Magandang araw, Autobuyers! Ito na naman si Vince Arcilla para sa isang road test review kung saan ating fini-feature ang 2018 Honda CR-V 2.0 S. Ngayon, sa listahan ng mga model spec sheet ng 2018 Honda CR-V, ito ay considered as isang base variant. Ngayon, is there something more to this base variant as it is called? Tara, alamin na natin. Now, we are here on the outside, no? So, first impressions for the fascia, well, technically, wala naman masyadong pinagkaiba, no? From the other variants, from the top of the line and to the mid-level variants, no? For the diesel version, that is, no? Pareho naman yung ating nakikita, pero one key distinction here is, it has no mesh grille and the fog lamps. And by the way, hindi siya LED, no? So iba rin yung pagka-design niya, pero you still have the same daytime running LED lights for the headlights. Now, let's move on naman sa side, no? This is the so-called base variant, pero I don't think it is, kasi meron siyang side mirror camera. So it's pretty helpful when you're turning that right signal. Lumalabas siya dun sa LCD screen sa loob, no? And it also has the same chrome accents sa baba ng mga upuan. Now, let's head on to the back. Okay, now hindi naman tayo sa likod, no? So technically, from afar, wala masyadong pinagkaiba, no? From the diesel variants too. But one key distinction also here that we found, sa base diesel version, it's an ID tech. But for the gasoline version, it sports a different badge. It's an IV tech. So technically, it's the same. Ako personally, I love how the taillights were designed. No? It's very, you'd see it from afar that it is a CR-V. No? But it doesn't lose its identity all the way up to the first generation. Okay, Autobuyers, we are here inside the 2018 Honda CR-V 2.0 S. One key distinction here is the newfangled electronic transmission box is not here. Tuwang-tawa ako kasi nandito na yung shift knob, no, for the transmission. This is the base variant, but actually, it doesn't feel like it. You got soft lever trimmings over here, soft lever accents here on the rear of the dashboard. You also got comfortable leather seats. It does feature your standard electronic parking brake system. Meron din siyang brake hold. Also found here is the economy button. In terms of differences, well, ang napapansin ko din dito is, one, walang aircon ceiling vents. The diesel has one. Speaking of walang pinagbago, no, from the diesel variant, you still have the standard cubby box, which also, by the way, you can find. You have your power outlet na 12 volts. You also have your USB slots. It also has an HDMI outlet. You also have your aircon vents dito sa likod, no? Which, by the way, sa ilalim din nun, also has 2 charger slots. For the controls when you're driving this car, it's so easy kasi nandito din. You also have your standard cruise control, which is also found here. I also love how we can control the volume for your audio and playlist while you're driving, no? You can also answer calls here, and the steering feels actually very light. Pretty much yung riding experience ko, not only for me just being a passenger, but also being the driver, komportable siya. No? Komportable siya. kahit on twisties, but don't expect too much na it would like feel like you're riding a sedan. That's completely different kasi mas mataas to ng onti no? But it's not high up there, no, in terms of the height, but for in its class, I think its ground clearance is pretty workable naman. Yung engine, tahimik siya. Don't you just love gasoline engines, no? Talagang tahimik talaga siya. Another key feature that I like is when we make a right turn. Here, may lumalabas dito yung feature nung ating binanggit kanina sa exteriors, which is the side mirror camera. Now, what this does is it actually eliminates the driver of looking pa to the side mirror, no? Because here, when you flick the switch of the right signal, kita mo na kagad dito sa LCD, no? So, if you're the driver, hindi ka na obstructed kasi yung tingin mo on the road here and here. So, it basically, we have a triangular vision of the road. And ang cool dito, can actually put it on hold. No? So, kahit hindi ka naka-turn signal, even you're just driving, with the push of a button here, ito sa signal stock, no? You can see actually, even on high speeds, no? You can actually see. We are running on a 2.0 liter gasoline engine. Doing it on a city drive, the best out of that we could have done here is pretty much mga 5.5 kilometers to a liter. That's where our trip computer says. No? So it's not as fuel efficient as it is, but it could be better. When you're driving out there on the highway, I think you could probably reach around mga 11. Probably reach around 11 to 12 kilometers per liter. So overall driving experience, features and tech that it has now, I mean, it's pretty worth the money, you know, for a 5-seater. And you know, there's a lot of stuff, amount of cargo space at the back, and well, man, what more can you ask for?